This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Okay, we're continuing to work through some consistency, and unfortunately, we've been playing much better on the road than we have at home. Our hats goes off to UNCG Greensboro. They basically shot the ball better than us. We shot the ball poorly from three-point range, and also from the field. It's hard to be successful not shooting the ball very well. We actually scored one more basket than they did, but the difference were certainly three-point shooting and free throw shooting.
Nadine Solomon had a big game for them, 27 points. What was she doing well out there that made her tough to stop?
Well, she obviously got considerable number of points from the free throw line. We were fouling her at the end. We should have kept the ball out of her hands, so we weren't very effective keeping the ball out of her hands. And she shot the ball very well from three-point range. And she's a good shooter. We respected her, and unfortunately, she got open, and sometimes we just didn't close the distance. She's an outstanding ball player.
I know it's a loss, but Ashton Baker has been playing well these last couple of games. What have you seen from her out there recently?
Well, if we reflect back all 5 games, that we played, she played very well the first game. Got into a slump or actually foul trouble for 2 games and actually fouled out and never could get into rhythm. We have other players right now that's sort of not playing their best because they're not in rhythm, but Ashton has played very hard the last 2 games and not gotten in foul trouble. So she's been certainly a spark and catalyst to the team and attacking, and she's playing very hard and staying in the game. We need her in the game.
Todd's another player who gave you a spark off the bench today, getting some free throws and a couple jumpers. I know you've been saying a lot of good things about her this preseason. I guess, what have you seen from her out on the court during her first few games?
Yeah, we have some high expectations out of our freshman, and she's certainly one of them that has had a good preseason, summer, and has given us good efforts in practice. And it's going to be, obviously, she's going to have more games like this. And she attacked the basket very well. Got to the free throw line, got a lot of points off the free throw line. But hopefully this is a coming out start for her, and she certainly has been giving us a great effort in practice. And you give the effort in practice, it's probably going to come out in the games. And we're certainly glad that she stepped up and played very well in this particular game, and hopefully she'll use that as a catalyst and keep moving forward.
And again, another tough loss today. There's not a lot of time to reflect on it. You got to get ready, quick turnaround to go to JMU this weekend. It's a good team, a tough place to play. How do you get the team kind of leave this one behind and get ready for another challenge on Sunday?
Well, I think we've got to still learn from this, but we can't dwell on it very much because, again, JMU is perhaps, in my opinion, maybe the best team we've played. They are to be undefeated. We got a win over St. John's, lost to Maryland, and was outscored 25-11, I think, in the fourth quarter, or they would have won that game. They're very confident, playing at home. Great crowd, band goes crazy, and it's a great environment, to play in. And we have to be a little more mentally tougher and locked in. It's unfortunate. We've played much better on the road. I mean, we're a different team. I don't know if sleeping in our own beds and seeing our classmates and things like that gets us off our focus or concentration or what, but we certainly going to have to do that, and we'll have them prepared, and we just got to play good fundamental basketball. Even at the end of the day, in a loss, there's some things that we can learn from this that we need to get those lessons, and don't ignore them, but to move forward. Those things we have to learn, and can't look back either. Too. So there's a balance there. But it's a tough decision. I made tough question.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.